We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
And off we go from Denver. First-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 36-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. He's got his big tight end fan. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 14. A good pickup there at 22. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And he'll throw right away. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. This is Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the
throwing from the gun. It's Hurts. Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth 1st quarter of play. Now Gordon on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and...
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Jeudy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
Broncos 14, Chargers 7.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
The score, Broncos 14, Chargers 7.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Los Angeles.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Complete to
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it first and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Gordon. Well, for Melvin Gordon, he's certainly up for this one. He's going to get a chance at least twice a year to take on his former teammates, as he spent 5 years in a Charger uniform, but now he'll be doing his work against his old mates. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
But every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man Hamler, that's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Complete to K.J. Hamler.
Hurts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And he's got his tight end fan. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
The extra point.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Joe Reed returning. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 39.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Chargers 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Here's Reed. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
That's the end.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Ryan Smith right there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Herbert operating from the red zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Again, Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Rolling to his left.
Jalen Hurts.
Alex Highsmith. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Looking to throw. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. They'll roll him out right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Judy with his third touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 35, Chargers 31.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the 50, here's Herbert. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Second down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
First down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Score, Chargers 38, Broncos 35.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
At the
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Andrew Beck, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation. Late game.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Justin Houston in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Melvin Gordon. Incomplete. Derwin James on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chargers 38.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.